audio link. Great. So I'm in Marketplace now. This is the online store. It will launch on Tuesday as well with the device. This is where you can purchase and learn about music. The top area here is all about discovering new artists, seeing what's new, seeing what's relevant. The best part about Marketplace, in my opinion, is that it's programmed by people, not by computers. So we have a team of people who are music experts. They are from the hip-hop side of things, electronica. We've got the guy who runs the team is a DJ on KEXP in Seattle, and he's really well known for just his vast array of music knowledge. So these are the people who understand this stuff, they understand the genres, and they're building some pages and music that are relevant.
A quick question on the Marketplace. So does this come on like a CD, or how do you install it? Just quickly, is it something you download it? You can download it or install it off of a disk. Is that right?
Both. So if you don't have a Zune device, you can download it.
You can still kind of look through it and see how it works.
Absolutely,
without
yeah.
buying the device.
On Tuesday, you can go through and you can buy music and just play it off your PC. And then when you buy a Zune device, you can transfer it over. It'll also be on the installation process and CD for the Zune device. If you buy a box, it'll be in there.
And what about what operating systems does that software work on?
It runs on XP, and it will be Vista compatible when Vista releases as well.
Okay, so nothing older than XP, and no other like Unix or Apple or any other operating system.
Just XP.
Okay.
The other thing you can do in Marketplace is you can filter by genre. So if I really like electronic dance, I can click on that, and it will filter down the Marketplace so that it's relevant to me. It will show me new albums, new artists, and I can see music that's incredibly relevant. I don't have to wade through a bunch of other genres. I'm on the artists page right now. Again, we use album art or artist imagery as much as possible. Again, a very visual experience. And as I start to search for something, I'll search for Goldfrapp, which is one of my favorite bands. As I start typing, it will do an instant search where it starts to narrow down the results based on what I'm typing. So I'm doing it slowly on purpose here so you can see. I haven't even typed the entire name, and it's pulling up Goldfrapp for me because it's the most relevant. This is great if you don't know how to spell something or you're not quite sure, exactly how the band's name might be. So I'm going to go into Goldfrapp. You'll see artist imagery here. You'll see information about that content that we've programmed in there. And a lot of hyperlinks to information that's relevant to this artist. So if I wanted to say, who are they influenced by? Or what other artists may be like this person? I can see that here and I can link right out to it.
So Scott, this right now is not looking at your local library. This is looking at everything that's out in the Marketplace.
This is the online store. Yeah, this is the online store, which will have over 2 million tracks to choose from next week. So if I look at all the Goldfrapp's albums, I can look at them by release year and I can see when things came out. And I don't have this one yet, so I can click on it. Now, as I go into the album, I'll again get hyperlinks and all the information about the band. I can go and take a look at it. If I owned this song, for example, let's say I owned one of the songs, I had it from a single, and I owned it, but I didn't own the rest, it would tell me right here that it was in my library. So again, not confusing the user, giving them the integration between their library, their own collection, and Marketplace. So I'm not repurchasing music several times. I can look at, let me stop and say, there's two ways to purchase music, to get music in the Marketplace. First is using Microsoft Points, and that's the same thing that we use on the Xbox side. It's very similar to a prepaid phone card, for example, or a Starbucks card, where you have a certain amount of value that's stored, and then you deduct that value as you purchase. And then you just one-click buy on there. We also have a subscription service. So it's a $14.99 per month subscription, and that allows you to download as much or as little of the content from the Marketplace as you want. You can sync it to your device, and it's good for as long as the duration of your subscription.
So the Microsoft points you're talking about, are those similar to the type of points that Xbox is using
They're
to?
identical. Actually.
They're identical.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Microsoft points, and so if you have the same account that you set up with your same credentials for your Microsoft account for Xbox and Zoom, you can share that point total across both. So let's say you're playing some Xbox games, you're up on Xbox Live Marketplace, you want to buy some armor or some extra cars or something that you're buying up there, and then you want to purchase music on Zoom, you just use the same.
So that might be the reason why they're not called Zune points, is because
Absolutely.
you can go to different type of hardware
it's
platforms.
Microsoft Points, right?
Okay.
And you'll see some more groups in the future at Microsoft using points as well.
will that alert me before I buy any music in my entire library? Even if I bought it off iTunes or downloaded
If it's
it
sitting in your
illegally?
library, it will show in library here as long as that metadata matches exactly. So if you have a song that was maybe a live version of the song versus the same song from a recording, if the metadata is slightly different, it won't show as in library. But if it is in your library, then it will show.
So even on an illegal download that I might have sitting on my computer?
As long as the metadata matches.
And
Not that you would do illegal downloads.
No,
sure,
no.
okay?
Now, do you have any music on there that I can't find on iTunes?
Probably not. You might find some more independent labels on ours. We did focus on that as well. You'll have all the majors and a lot of the indie labels at launch and will continue to grow, but you'll see a lot of similar things.
So you don't have anybody exclusively, right?
No, not right yet.
Now, there might be times where, even though it's in your library, you want to buy it anyway.
Absolutely.
You've got a
And
low quality
so let's say,
MP3.
yeah, that's a great example. Let's say this one here was in my library. What I would just need to do then is I could buy them all individually, or I could go up and buy the entire album. If I choose buy album, it will purchase that song that I already own. It will purchase it again, and now I would have two versions of it.
How does buy album work? Is it 79 cents times the number of tracks in the album?
It depends on the wholesale pricing from the label, the distributor. The pricing is, it will range a little bit, but it's, it wouldn't be, like, we've done it in a way so that we reduce the number of price points that you'll see, but it will be most albums in that $9.99 to, $14.99 range for new releases.
So it's not a flat album rate like iTunes?
The song is a flat rate. It's 79 points per song, which is roughly 99 cents for the Microsoft points, or the subscription, which is $14.99 for the entire content.
Oh, say that again, the price of the song?
The price per song is 79 Microsoft points, which is roughly 99 cents, and the album pricing varies depending on the wholesale price. And the subscription, if you go that route, is $14.99 for the entire content. You can listen to however much you want.
Can you buy Microsoft points on Zoom.net or through
Yeah,
your Zoom
actually
software?
right through the account management. So as you sign in, it'll take you to account management. It'll tell you what your points total is. If you've got a subscription, when you signed up for your subscription, you can purchase points there. Another good thing about points is if you don't want to buy things online, or for a kid, for example, who doesn't have a credit card, parents don't want them to have a credit card, you can go to a retail store and you can buy Microsoft Points cards, which work on Xbox as well as, and you can just add that card to your total. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop with software because the only thing between here and the next round is playing with devices, so I think that's probably the most fun. What I will say, as we hand out the devices, we have all the colors here. Your name of your device is on the back on the sticker so that you can identify yourself and who you are for today. What we'd like to do is just have you send to each other, send some music, send some pictures, play with it, see what it's like. We've got headphones here that you can keep. And at the end of this, free stuff. At the end of this, before you leave this cage, please hand the device back to me or Matt before you move on to the rest.
So we can't take it home, is what you're saying?
Sorry, unfortunately, they will fire Matt if.
Oh, now I really want to take one home.
No, because Matt works for me, and I need Matt. So, all right, I've got all three colors. You guys have a preference which one you start with?
No, here you go.
Brown?
Brown, thank you.
Here, I'll do black. That's better than the white one.
All right.
Do you have one?
White would be great.
Is that
yeah,
fine? Okay.
That's great.
So feel free just to get your lock.